Right, today, this, which, is, of course, everyone's wildest dream, will become a possibility. All because I'm playing hypixel's Blitz Survival Games, in which, among a vast collection of kits, I can select Milkman. Now, unfortunately for me, I haven't leveled this kit up at all, actually. And so when I receive my milk in approximately 25 seconds, there's going to be a bunch of people stacked to the teeth with iron swords, like diamond pieces, while all I will have is like half an armor bar and a fucking wooden axe, which, by the way, is the worst weapon you can get in this game. I'm not even making this shit up. You can't get it, even from chests. Like, you genuinely can't. So, I suppose you probably might be wondering, well, how can you actually milk people? You can either use just, the good old milk bucket, or the Blitz exclusive, a splash potion of milk, which, now that I think about it, sounds absolutely vile. There's probably some, Instagram reel that's coming to me right now, where something similar happens. Oh, that's what it is. I'm thinking about the bucket of pee this guy uses like a sledgehammer. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. So I can think of a number of situations where I might be splashing people with this milk, which, by the way, I think I've said, but it removes all the potion effects that player has on, which, it can be really useful. So, for example, if they have drunken some potions, be it from a kit or, I suppose from looting chests, you do get some speed pots here and there. Or even gapples, Gapples give absorption, which counts as a potion effect. Or when they've just killed someone and have got a kill effect. So that could also be speed, regen, and resistance are the three that come to mind. Or you could take the completely different route, which is to splash it on yourself or just straight up drink the milk when you have, I suppose, there's some negative effects. I guess from Nocturne, Reaper, if that's still played nowadays. Or I guess if you're fighting a Shadow Knight, they get some blindness. Yeah, there's a couple scenarios. I think the thing to think about in those situations is make sure, if you have time, to use the milk bucket, because you can't use that utility on another player, right? You can't just if you're fighting a person, give the milk bucket to them and go, yeah, so just drink that please. Nah, it doesn't work like that. Wait. Oh no, I should really be at mid for the Blitz star right now. And it's not here, of course. So, game's gone is what I'm hearing right now. I don't know. I'm not going to say there's going to be some teaming in this deathmatch, but it's just impossible otherwise. I don't know. This guy's on low HP. Yeah, I'm going to make some space for him. Okay. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay, so what I did was use the milk pot to try and turn off the fire. So tapped. Oh my god. Wait. Nah. This map also has a bunch of chests, so I think I'm gonna just try loot as much as I can before kits, because I really need to make up for the lack of armor that this kit currently gives me. Okay. This isn't ideal. Do you have the better weapon though? Alright, call me crazy, but I've got an idea that might backfire. Oh my god. I could have sworn I died there. Some Blitz SG angel must have been watching over me, because that was insane. Felt like I genuinely resurrected there. Wait, this is massive. I've now got Blaze 10. We just killed a Blaze 10. Okay, there might be a chance in this. Got some time here to regen. So you know what? Let's tell the story of the 3 times actually that I broke the same tooth. First time must have been I don't know, 2015, 2014. I was still in Spain at the moment, and it was like a Wednesday. I just remember there was this sort of extra PE class during lunchtime. So yeah, it was at the end of the session. I think our team wanted some shit, and the guy in my class genuinely jumped up behind me and, bro, this guy was mad. This guy was an obese kid. I'm not gonna lie. This obese kid jumps up behind me. Bear in mind, no prior warning. And I just, fall to the ground. Genuinely face first. And yeah, man. Just one of those things, I don't think I could wish that on like my worst enemy. And it was like my real tooth as well. It wasn't even like my milk tooth. I'm lying there on the ground, like shards all over the place. Cause it was my front tooth, right? It genuinely just like crumbled. A bunch of pieces on the ground. I think. I remember being at the nurse's office like right after that. God, it was terrible, terrible. The worst bit about it is that like right after, it gets all flimsy. It is, yeah, diabolical. But they fixed it in the end. I think they like tried to save the nerve or something. The shatter was pretty deep from what I remember. But anyways, deathmatch in a bit. Should probably focus again. Wait, what? Oh my God. What kind of greed is that? Genuinely. How greedy? That's the type of greed only spoken about in the Bible. Okay. I'm looking for a nice clean here. And there we go. It was so anticlimactic. I think I focused too much on the diamond, person with diamond. But hey, wait! I've got to use my milk. Yeah. Right. So that was the first time I broke my tooth. Next time, still in Spain. But this time it was like we had Saturday. Well, I had a Saturday school where like you'd learn to speak English. I had like actual classes and stuff. I really enjoyed it. But I was walking down with my brother down like this ramp, and try and envision it. There's this this was outside. I don't know what kind. It was like a pebbly sort of path, quite where you feel it, and you do feel like the individual stones. They're quite soft and round. Anyways, we're walking down, and he trips. Sorry, no. He steps on my lace, and I basically just become a hinge. Because I'm still like trying to walk forwards. There's some forward force pushing, but my movement's restricted. So I come down like a... What comes down like that? You can imagine like a big 90-degree angle, rotated clockwise. And again, I hit my shit face first, which left me looking even more fucked up now that I think about it. Genuinely must have looked like a rat. They had to patch me up a second time. I must have been a financial burden. Oh my God, now that I think about it. And then the third time, I was fighting my brother on a train over a £1 coin. Like now that I think about it, it's incredibly silly. High risk, no reward, because we were like leaving the UK at the time, so I wasn't even able to use it at all. And yeah, I think I moved my head a little too close to those tables, and I tipped that shit straight on the table as I was coming down. And I think the reason was that like every time it would just protrude incrementally outwards. So like by that point, it must have been like a big 30 degrees, maybe even 45 if we're gonna be honest. But yeah, got me patched up, all good. And yeah, I don't know, not had any problems since then. Okay, wait, quickly before this guy comes, got resistance, so should we find a trade? Okay, perfect. I would have expected him to be Meat Master though, so no 6 damage weapon for now. We actually managed to kill a red dragon. It's a bit odd in this day and age, but always appreciated. Let's see if I can make it to mid on time. Okay, there it is. Right, so it looks like these guys are just gonna have a conversation that doesn't involve me, so it's already looking like a bad deathmatch. I have some healing though, so I'm not too worried. These guys have just been talking this whole time, man. It does just get to a point though, like, if you're gonna have a conversation, just do it in the lobby. Okay, I'm gonna try find a scenario where I can use milk. It's a really like close area when the border comes in around the tree. So okay, they're both drinking. Oh, that was perfect. I swear he turned away after that. See if I can get a gap in there. Okay, and perfect. Right, nice deathmatch.